Alright, so this might be part 11. I don't know. I do not care. You feel me? So you got the, oh yeah. Alright, so manifestation. But before that, chromosomes. Okay? So you want to talk about consciousness. You got to remember, uh, cellular. The word cellular. Cellular data. Cellular data represents consciousness, right? Cellular uh, intelligence, information represents consciousness. Okay, so that's light matter, whatever they call it in science right now. I really don't care. I stopped listening because I was like, nigga, you lying. How do you go from this whatever this matter is down to dark matter and you ain't even hit light, you ain't even hit gray matter. What about gray matter? And then all of a sudden they come around talking about you got gray matter in your brain. Nigga, what? You lying. You been knew that was real. You been knew that was the thing. You can't be stupid enough to use chemistry and physics and not notice that. It different, bro. So you just went skipped all the way to dark matter. You didn't even think there was a gray matter, since you want to color code shit. And from light matter straight to dark matter, like what, nigga, nah. So yeah, so you gotta. So cellular represents the consciousness. So you have cells. Okay, so yeah, so your cells make up of your cellular being. Okay, your solar being is light. I mean, actually, I'll tell you, babe. Your cellular body is made up of that etheric. You know what I'm saying? Ether, that form of ether. So when cells come together, they create organisms, which is where your organs come from. So those multiple cells represents your consciousness because your consciousness is basically cellular information. Okay, so that's your cellular being. I'm not gonna say body, but you can say body to represent, you know what I'm saying, because you can fill it in or whatever to make it make sense to you, to your vernacular, means your vocabulary, however you know what I'm saying, put together words, but don't nobody care. You feel me? So yeah, and then your chromosomes, this is how you know you have a connection with your soul, the solar being, the light with that you call the sun. Chromosphere, chromosomes, chromosomes. Okay, these are little light sparks, little eminence of light within you. The same force. Chloroplast, chlorophyll. Plants have chloroplast, and chlorophyll. You have chloroplast, which is a form of chlorophyll, or they have chloroplast and chlorophyll, and you have chloroplast, which is the same thing. So check your veins for confirmation. Is it green, nigga? It ain't blue, and it ain't blue. It's gonna be green. If it's blue, you don't have a soul to it. You feel me? You might have a spirit, you ain't got a soul to it. I ain't gonna lie, because you gotta have spiritual energy, not artificial. That's what DNA is. DEA is DEA is dioxyetheric energy, which means you have to be able to hold it. Condense, it might have to be condensed. A denser form of carbon. Because you have to have a quantity of dark matter. That dark matter is the soul. It is emanating itself, that dark goop. Okay? Substance. It's even in the spine too. It's what makes your pupils, you know what I'm saying, that darker form of light, that condensed form of light, is what makes you your pigmentation darker. That's what made Avatar blue, nigga. So any nigga saying Avatar wasn't about the G's, the real, you know what I'm saying, carbonated beans, you was capping. Why the fuck did he have? So they got tribal marks and beads and a fucking tail and braids and shit and locks and stuff and dark blue skin. Nigga, you so black, you blue. Who the fuck else do they talk about like that? Oh, who said that was? I'm pretty sure the wind tell me y'all niggas cap. If you think that was anybody else, and then you so don't be starting that bullshit talking about. Well, they was talking about Native Americans. Oh, you mean the Indian Americans? You mean the Indian Americans? Remember that? Remember who that is? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, they were talking about they were talking about the Asians too. The Asians? No, no, you're Mongolian. I'm the original Asian. Our people are Eurasian, so no. You're talking about us. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it was a clan. That's another tribe within the Sudanese people that they were using to reference that movie. And you know how, and this ain't just speculation, homie. The creator of the movie Avatar literally said verbatim, "I made that movie about black people. I just didn't use them because if you use them, that's because because they gotta tell us without telling us." That it wasn't like he wasn't able to use carbonated beans as the original actors because they would have flagged his shit and put it down like that. It wouldn't never made it to where it was. It was a message, a reminder, okay, who you are. And when you remove oxygen, which rust, which causes plants to rust, which is why they decay during winter, because it's a higher form of oxygen released in the sky, and the sun is not evaporating it fast enough, and causing it to be removed from the ecosystem, which is why they end up decaying faster. So as they're decaying, they begin to rust, go from green to red to a more chocolate brownie color. You feel me? A copper color tone. That's what this is. So it's something as a metal begins to rust. Yeah, and we have iron within us. So as iron begins to rust, it has more of a copper complexion. And that's due to oxygenation. If you don't know your chemical properties, bro, you don't even know your periodic table, tell me, bro, just move around. Nobody trying to hear none of that shit. Is you cool? Yeah, and then when you remove that, it shows us the different hues. Green, blue, red, purple. Only beings on this plane of existence who live who are in the natural environment that show up in any of those complexions are carbonated 12 beings. Yes. So don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with your mama. Don't play about it. You hear me? Dang. Yeah. So, and then you move on from chromosphere. Only people who stand the sun is us. There's a reason why they call you children of the sun. Children of the sun. Ain't nobody no child, baby. But we kin folks. You hear me? So that's what it is. Law. You hear me? So show me anyone else who does that. Them niggas lived in trees, was hopping around just like Tarzan. So Tarzan was Native American too. Not Indian American. Tarzan was not the original Asiatic man. We have Asiatic features. Who do you fucking think was the original Asians? And Europeans. Nigga. Eurasians to be exact. Tartarians. Continue. You don't know nothing about that? Don't talk about it. Don't even try. Don't even try. Because Mongolians came out of caves. Dravidians came out of caves. Neanderthals came out of cave. When were you Avatar, twin? And the Avatar was over there and they was in the sun too. And in the waters. We literally have oral stories communicating that we are from the waters. You came from the caves. How the fuck you came from the waters and then you were now on land? Avatar Part 2. Check your mama's confirmation. I don't know who your mama is, but my mama nature, the wind is speaking. And she's singing the tune of the beat of the rhythm of the drum. And nigga, I dance to that shit, fuck is you saying? And so do all of kin and skin folk. It's different. It don't even matter if you lost your soul. So represent. It's different. It's still there. Just a little bit in your shadow, twin. Gang, gang. Rrr.